Rakshasis around me. They threaten to attack. I will never rest on the arm of any other man, no matter how they try to charm. For my body and my heart has rested on Lord Rama's arm. I am as inseparable from Ram as the sunlight is inseparable from the sun. Unite me with Ram unless you want your life to be done. If I am kept here, well-aimed arrows will fill the sky. I burn you to ashes now. If my Lord said it's okay for you to die, I could no more abandon Ram than heat could abandon fire. I will await upon my Lord. I will never retire. O Ram, my mind and heart think continually of you. Why have you not rescued me, who is devoted to you through and through? Have you abandoned me? Or do you not know where I am? Did Jatayu tell you before his last exam? If you were in Lanka, the city would have burned. An ocean to cross to find me would not make you concerned. Or maybe you have perished due to the grief of not finding me. It is your duty and your heart to do anything to set me free. My left eye is throbbing. You must be near. My love for you is my heart, what I hold most dear. Oh, Hanuman, you told me my Lord thinks continually of me. The love that exists between us is the highest truth that one could ever see. He doesn't eat and can hardly sleep, existing in separation from me that is unbelievably deep. He calls out my name while he sheds tears, oblivious to everything except my love. A moment feels like years. I feel joy and grief of feeling my Lord's care. To say I could describe his glory sufficiently, I would not dare. Please tell him to come fast, for much longer I won't last. He is capable of crushing Ravana and his force. For of the material and spiritual creation, he is the absolute source. O Lord Ram, you are the perfect husband, son, brother, and friend. When your father sent you to the forest, you did not defend, but you went with a heart full of gratitude for your authority, respecting your father and his seniority. Your bodily luster is like fresh green grass. You came to teach the world how to behave first class. You broke Shiva's bow to win me in marriage. I knew I wanted to marry you for your unlimited courage. You were the young, charming prince of Ayodhya with jewels, but went to the forest to eat roots and abide by the banishment's rules. Of course I came with you. I will never part, for my hearts belong to you from my life's very start.
When the wind brings scent of spring, of life in bloom and blossoming. Is it by chance or by design do I still cross your mind? Moon appears in the silent sky. Stars ignite in the depth of night. Memories like ocean tides, do I still cross your mind? How you come and go. When you hear the leaves breathe restlessly, the river rambling on endlessly, alone tonight in the dead moonlight, do I still cross your mind? The dawn arrives, the molten sky can't hide the memory of your eyes in mine. Funny how the days are dark as nights, do I still cross your mind? How you come and go. I want you alone.
Sita! The golden deer. I knew it was impossibly beautiful from the moment I saw it, but you wanted it so badly. And who was I to deny it from you for my love? So I went to run after it, knowing that my Lakshman would keep you safe. But even as I ran further and further away from you, chasing it, I knew something was amiss. And when that deer called out in its dying breath in my own voice, Sita, help me, I knew I had been tricked. And so I ran back towards you, only to find Lakshman running towards me. He said he didn't want to leave you, but that you made him, and so we ran back. And found you were gone. The flowers from your hair that you made more beautiful. The jewels from your necklace that you made more beautiful were strewn on the ground. And I fell on the ground and I swore that I would find you. I asked every flower, every shrub, every tree, every animal that you loved so much in the forest that they had seen you. And they hung their head in sorrow. And so Lakshman and I began to look for you. And at first I thought it was a demon. It was feathered and bloody. But then I realized it was a bird named Jatayu, a friend of my father's. And it said that it had seen who had taken you. A 10-headed demon whose name was Ravana. And he had flew across the sky with you. And oh, Jatayu had fought. But Ravana had taken him down. And so Lakshman, I gave him the funeral that I wished I'd been able to give to my own father. Then we searched on until the forest got very dark and foreboding. Even the birds seemed like they were too frightened to fly there. And at once, Lakshman and I were grabbed by this hideous beast that was a torso with a mouth and 2 arms. And it dragged Lakshman and I towards mouth. Lakshman, my brain said, Ram, cut off its arms. And when we did, it seemed as if we had dealt a fatal blow to this monster. And on its dying breath, it said, oh, Lord Ram, thank you. In my last birth, I had been a heavenly being. But because of my pride, I was cursed to come back like this. Please, please put me in the funeral pyre, and I will help you find your Sita. So Lakshman and I built the funeral pyre. And as the smoke came out, a heavenly being came out and said, oh, Lord Ram, you must find Sugriva. Sugriva, king of the Benares, the monkey people, because he too has had a wife taken from him. He can help you. And so Lakshman and I went to find the Sugriva when I don't even know where he came from. But there came a little Brahmana, shining like the sun, and his voice was like music. And he filled my heart with so much joy that I told him about you, my Sita. And all at once, that little Brahmana began to change and turn to a most magnificent Vanara, and he fell to his knees and he said, I am Hanuman. In all of my life, I've looked to serve you, my Lord. So come, I will take you to Sugriva, and I swear we Benares will help you find your Sita. And so he took me to the Sugriva, and we made a bond that he would help me. He would send all the Benares, along with this most ancient creature, a bear-like creature whose name was Jambavan. And they went to the north, to the south, to the east, to the west. And at first the news was bad. They could not find you. But finally one group, led by that Hanuman, found another bird. Sampati was its name. It was a brother of that same Jatayu. And Sampati had seen where Ravana had taken you, to the land of Lanka. Well, Lanka was so far away. There was a great body of water between where we were and Lanka. Some of the Benares jumped up and beat their chests and said, we can leap there. But they soon realized how ridiculously far it was. And Hanuman was so sad. He only wanted to serve me, but he was afraid that he could not make such a leap. But then that bear-like creature, Jambavan, put his hand on Hanuman's shoulders and said, Hanuman, you do not remember, but I do. When you were a child, you were granted all the powers of the demigods, but cursed to forget. Hanuman, remember who you are. And at once, Hanuman grew enormous, bent his knees, and leapt over that body of water. His father, Vayu, the wind god, helped him soar, and he landed in Lanka, where he found you, Sita. He gave you the ring that I had given him to give to you so you would know that I would never, ever stop looking for you. And then that monkey had some fun. He allowed himself to be captured. He allowed them even to set fire to his magnificent tail. And with that tail of fire, he burnt down Lanka before leaping back to tell me that he had found you. And then all of us, Lakshman and I, the Manaras, John Bhavan, even the teeny tiny squirrels, began to build a bridge to Lanka. And we marched over that bridge and the battle began. Oh, that Ravana, he sent his troops. He sent his son, he sent his brother. And for a while I thought it was lost because there on the ground lay my Lakshman. But Hanuman not only brought over one herb to cure him, he brought a mountain full of herbs to cure my Lakshman. But in the end, as I always knew it would be, as it should have been, it was Ravana and myself that we battled. Until finally that demon lay dead at my feet. But my victory was not complete until they brought my Sita in front of me. Oh, Sita.
Oh, Ram!
You are more effluent than the sun, more luminous than the moon. Oh, my heart sings at the sight of you.
Oh, Ram! My life force has come back into my body. I was dying in separation from you. I am so, 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 so happy to be with you again, my Lord. You are my life. You are my heart. You are my body. You are my mind. You are my very life and soul.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri